Some masajid, they have 2 adhan. Is it permissible to do 4 sunnah in between adhan? First of all, the history of adhan. I'll make it short. It started, the second adhan started in the time of Uthman radiallahu ta'ala anhu. In the time of Rasulullah, it was only one adhan. The Imam walks in the masjid, stands up, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and then the muazzin is ready and he starts to give adhan, khutbah starts. This was from the time of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. When the time of Uthman came, they saw that people are too many. There was no watch, there was no radar, no Seiko, no Citizen or any other things. Even Rolex wasn't there. Yes, just in case if you think. You will go and start thinking who invented it first, but it wasn't there at the time. Right? So they used to estimate it based on the sun and the moon and all these things. They were too good in it because they do not have this sense of being lazy. For us, the elders, right, those who are 70, 80, 90 years old like me, then you see that we were very good in calculations and spelling. But we are losing the touch with it. I'm one of them. Because we are becoming, even if I say I'm not lazy, but because the computer and the mobile is doing your work, so you tend to forget. So from here you see when they did not have any watch to depend on, that was the entire thing on which they kept their time. They were very accurate. And still on top of that, they started to get late, too many people and so forth. So they decided, what can we do to let people know? We can't send a message in WhatsApp that this is the time for Salah, it's about to happen. Or today you don't even know, everyone knows, 12:35, 1:35, the Adhan will happen for Jumu'ah. All they are light, they know it, time is there, okay, it's mashallah about time and I go to the masjid class. But it wasn't the case before. So they decided to give adhan instead of just going and calling. Remember, in the beginning, the Sahabas, before the adhan happened, even they started to discuss how to call people to salah. In the end, the dream shown by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the adhan happened. So Usman radiallahu ta'ala anhu with the rest of the Sahabas, they decided that this is the way, let us give the adhan in the souk, in the market. And that used to happen way before, not just adhan and 4 rak'ah and then the next adhan for khutbah. It wasn't that as a case. So if we follow it precisely for this, as per need, even though we have watches, but if someone gives azan, so the entire Cavendish Drive and Grayson Avenue and all this Puhini and everywhere, they can listen and they know that adhan has been given, let's close all our shops and go there, then fine. Otherwise, if it is not the case, then I would prefer not to do that, because that wasn't the purpose of that first adhan. So if it is the purpose you are following, let us follow it the way it is, or else just overlook it. However, if people are still doing 2 adhan, let it be. So if the first adhan is given, then the time is given for 4 sunnah. That's another issue. There is no sunnah for anything before Jumu'ah. Nothing. You walk in the masjid, you prayed your tahiyyat al-masjid, alhamdulillah. You walked in the masjid 2 hours before you and you kept on praying 100 rak'at. Ma fi mushkila. Alhamdulillah, ni'mah from Allah Azza wa Jalla. But to consider that 4 rak'at of sunnah is of dhuhr, there is nothing like that. Barakallahu fikum. Even if there is 2 adhan, after adhan has been given, people they stand up to start praying. That is not part of the sunnah. So let us follow the sunnah. If you entered the masjid already, before the adhan you prayed your tahiyyat al-masjid. After adhan you keep on reading your Quran or do al-adhkar and whatever. This is better and more accurate of sunnah, more accurate sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Okay. Battle of Karbala, end of the Khilafah Rashidin, Shahada of Imam Hussein radiallahu ta'ala anhu is the symbol end to Islamic rule. We cannot say that exactly. It started from the time of the death of Umar. You may consider that. But even if you think that it started, the elements, the poison was there even from the time of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. It kept on catching and catching and catching. But to say that everything finished up there, that is something very hard to say. Those who came after, many of them, they tried and they ruled and they did and excelled. Among those, say the name, Umar ibn Abdul Aziz, rahimahullah, many they consider him to be the 5th Khalifa. in his 2 years and some months, the excellence with which he delivered his Khilafah. Radiyallahu ta'ala anhu. That's why many they say to him, Radiyallahu ta'ala anhu, wa rahimahullah.